Back in college, my boyfriend, Alan, and I always loved strolling along country paths, exploring the nearby mysterious forest. Every venture into that wooded area felt like an adventure, filled with unknowns and mysteries. One day, while we were chatting on the couch at home, Alan suddenly suggested a thrilling idea: camping overnight in that forest, deep into the night. Although we were both novices to camping, the prospect of such an adventure filled us with excitement and curiosity. We hastily packed a tent, sleeping bags, and food, then embarked on our journey. Along the forest path, the beam of our flashlight shimmered weakly in the darkness, yet it only heightened our sense of anticipation and mystery. In the silence of our walk, we found a clearing suitable for pitching our tent. Alan fixed the flashlight to a tree, and we began assembling the tent. However, the tent assembly was not as simple as we had imagined. Each rustle and noise made us worry about disturbing the strange creatures of the forest. Finally, we managed to set up the tent. We lay inside, listening to the sounds of the forest, the rustle of the wind through the trees, the chirping of birds. Everything seemed peaceful and comforting. However, when we heard a strange set of footsteps, everything changed. The footsteps didn't sound like those of animals. They resembled human footsteps. We held each other tightly, staring at the canvas of the tent, hoping it was just our imagination. As the footsteps gradually faded away, the forest returned to its quietude. Yet, our unease grew, as if foreboding something ominous. However, things were far from simple. When we heard the footsteps again, they were even closer. Alan grabbed the flashlight, shining it towards the source of the sound, but the footsteps drew nearer, and we felt as if the person was right outside our tent. Our hearts raced. Each footstep felt like a punch to our chests. We held each other close, hoping to find solace in each other's arms. In the enveloping darkness, we longed for the night to calm down, but the darkness and silence around us filled us with endless fear. We didn't dare to open the tent, sitting there, clinging to each other. Each second felt like an eternity. We couldn't predict what would happen next, and our emotions seemed to be engulfed by the darkness. Finally, when the sound faded away, we breathed a sigh of relief. Although we wanted to know what had happened outside, we were more afraid of facing the unknown and uncertain world. The next morning, we eagerly dismantled the tent and left the forest. We never mentioned that night's experience again, but we also avoided bringing up the story of the footsteps. This adventure taught us that in the face of the unknown, we need to stay vigilant and support each other.
Allison, who loves adventures, decided to go camping alone. She chose a forest that even the locals avoided, filled with various mysterious legends and terrifying events. Allison was full of curiosity about exploring such a mysterious place. She wanted to uncover its mysteries and challenge her courage, despite hearing about many terrifying events in the forest. This only aroused her interest. She believed that the truth was always more intriguing than legends. So, on a sunny afternoon, Allison embarked on her adventure. She brought her tent, campfire, and other necessary equipment, ready to spend a unique night in the forest. When she arrived at the forest, she felt a creepy atmosphere enveloping the place. The towering trees cast long shadows, making her feel uneasy. However, Allison did not retreat. Instead, she entered the mysterious forest with even more excitement. After setting up her camp, night fell. She lit the campfire, ready to enjoy the tranquility of nature. However, as the night deepened, the atmosphere in the forest became increasingly eerie, vaguely revealing a sense of foreboding. Beside the campfire, Allison began to feel a strange unease. Her intuition told her that she was not alone, and there seemed to be an unwelcome presence in the forest. Despite this, she struggled to remain calm, trying to dispel her fear. However, under the moonlight, a shadow suddenly appeared before her eyes. A dark figure emerged silently into her sight. Allison's heart raced. and she tried to force herself to remain calm. But she couldn't hide her fear. In the darkness, she saw a figure, tall and imposing, slowly approaching her. Allison's throat went dry, and she attempted to speak, but her voice was drowned by fear. In the midst of the darkness, she witnessed a human silhouette, its form becoming more defined as it drew nearer. Allison's heart pounded in her chest, and she struggled to find her voice amidst the suffocating fear. As the shadow approached, Allison realized that she might have stumbled into some supernatural realm, an entity that did not belong to this world. Enveloped by fear, she made a decision to act. She hastily packed her belongings, disregarding the surrounding terror. With fear gripping her every step, she fled the horrors of the forest, carrying with her a dread of the unknown and a desire for survival. Leaving behind the cursed place, she hastily packed her belongings, disregarding the surrounding terror. With fear gripping her every step, she fled the horrors of the forest, carrying with her a dread of the unknown and a desire for survival. Leaving behind the cursed place,